Be the change. Be the happy change. Current challenge. And what to do with this challenge? Current challenge. What is? What is your current challenge? Do you even have a challenge? Is there a current one? Might have to do with third eye. Seeing things for what they are, or seeing things for what you want them to be. Current challenge. Great spirit. Father God, what is the current challenge here in this reading? Let's see. I don't know. We'll see here. Quest of honor. Guest of honor. Guest of honor. Okay. How can that be a challenge? Oh, it can be a challenge. That's interesting. Flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. Flames of desire. Guest of honor. And purity. I release the need to control myself, my life, and others around me. Okay, so purity, like I allow for and I embrace purity of mind and vision. I am honest, clear, and pure in my intentions to serve myself and others, to bring about peace in the world. My intention is pure. So the challenge could be, if you are the guest of honor, then you have to be able to embrace yourself. You have to be able to be yourself, who you truly are, like to show up as who you truly are. If you are the guest of honor in the house of God, then you have to show up and be authentic, have good intentions, do the work, do the inner work. If you're a guest of honor in someone else's thing, then maybe you did something great that they are wanting to put you up there, or to put some extra emphasis on you. And the flames of desire, being passionate, purity and desire, can they go hand in hand? Sometimes, oh, of course they can. They are two parts of the same thing. Like you can be just the one thing, but if you have balance within yourself, and you have done the work, and you have released the need to control yourself, your life, and others around, like allow those desire, allow the passion, allow those flames to come out of you. Just allow it to shine. It doesn't mean that you're unpure or impure, or what's it called? Bringing about peace in the world. Be a guest of honor in nature. Be a guest of honor wherever you go. Like if you provide a behavior that is giving you, or giving the others, like a sense of you being a guest of honor, because like when you go out there, you don't trash Mother Nature, you don't butcher her or trash her or whatever. You clean up after yourself, you make it look nice, you experience the beauty of Mother Nature, and then you let Mother Nature have her beauty back, and then you go and do other things or whatever. Like being a guest of honor in someone else's house, you don't trash stuff, you don't go around and push things over, or go snooping around in their stuff or whatever. You're being respectful, you have pure intentions, you come up, you show up with respect. So perhaps the challenge can be here to actually understand that you can be all of these things. Like I can be the nicest person in the world, I can be so nice, and I can be so understanding, I can be so compassionate, and I can be so empathetic, and I can also kill your ass if I have to. Like if I have to stand up for myself and I have to do what I have to do, then I will do it. You cannot be one without the other. You are always going to have, if you have all the goodness and all the kindness in yourself, you also have the opposite, but you can choose to take it out. If you're always being pure and modest and all that stuff, and if you're being modest and pure when you're out there going about, when you're with your person, then you're taking out all your desire, all your passion. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the same person, but taking out different parts of oneself in different scenarios with pure intentions, with good intentions. bringing about peace in the world, bringing about some joy and some fun out there in the world. Doesn't have to be that serious. And here, a lot of the stuff with religion can cause a lot of confusion in people because, like, well, religion told me to think, feel, and do like this. And then when in my head, I think, feel, and do like this too. And now I feel like I'm a bad person and I feel guilty because I'm thinking these things. And they told me that I can't think those things. So now I'm trying to shush it down and push it down to be a good person, to be fitting into this part over here. But I also have all these dark feelings and all these dark thoughts and all that stuff. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to just pretend that it's not there. So that's going to be a challenge because now you're resisting it and then it's going to grow, which awkwardly, of course, like the sense of humor, the divine sense of humor, of course, is going to grow. Everything that you push down there and try to avoid, it will grow. So that's the irony of not facing our own stuff. But if you sit there and you just be okay with it, it doesn't have to be a big deal or big this or that. It's just allowing the human nature to be what it is, allowing yourself to be who you are and to be current challenge. What is this current challenge? Can we get some more information, please? Great Spirit, Father God, my friend, my savior, my person that I communicate with, High Priestess. Okay, showing up. High Priestess, using your intuition and meditating. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords and we have the High Priestess showing up here. Whatever conflict, whatever challenge that you have going on in your life, more than likely the outer challenge that you have going on, it might just be a reflection of what is going on actually on the inside of you, which of course makes everything more complicated. It makes it like, what do I have to do something then? Nope, don't want to do it. Yeah, I want a quick fix. Can you quick fix it? What? No, I have to work for it. No, I'm out. Or, okay, let me do this. Let me figure out how to do this. I want to be in tune with myself. I want to be aligned with myself. I want to do the inner work. It's uncomfortable because all the stuff that we stuff down is like, it's not dead, it's not gone, it's just there, living its own life on this under the surface. Release the need to control yourself, your life, and others around you. You cannot control other people. Sometimes people spend a lot of time, energy to manipulate other people emotionally, mentally, whatever, to have them do their bidding, which is not pure intentions. Now you're trying to control something that is out of your hands, basically. So if you put your energy back into yourself instead of doing all that manipulation and all that jazz out there, you just pull your energy back into yourself. You be like, I'm over that. Like why would I use my precious energy on something so silly as trying to make sure that they do what they got to do, or this one do that, and I want this scenario to go like that. Well, what you can do, you can't force anybody to do anything. You can though call your energy back, take my energy back, come back energy. I take my energy back. I want it to be centered within myself so that I can use it for what I need to do with my purpose, with my life, with my soul's journey, like your soul's journey. You want to call it back into yourself. Take some rest out, meditate, figure out. And there's a difference in when you are being honest, clear, and pure in your intentions. Then you're not going to go around and manipulate people. You're not going to go around trying to make them do this, that, or this. You're not going to spend your time doing that. You're just basically going to put your best foot forward and do the next right thing in your wherever you are, whatever you're doing. It changes everything. Like being honest, clear, and pure in your intentions to serve yourself and others, to bring about peace in the world. How can you serve others? How can you serve others? How can you help the other people around you be less confused? How can you help other people around you be less drawn into the chaos around them? How can you help the other people around you to feel like they are a guest of honor in the house of wherever they are, in the home, in nature, outside, in work, wherever you are a guest of honor? How can you help other people? How can you use whatever that challenge was showing you? How can you help other people do what they got to do? We got the High Priestess, we got the Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Take it slow, slow moving, take your time, do it right. Put your best foot forward. Like this challenge, it might take time to figure it out, but you already know the answer. So in regards to this challenge, like you already know the answer intuitively. You already kind of know what the challenge is. You kind of already know that probably it's not about the people out there. It's probably one way or another how you react to it, or what you feel about it, or what your thoughts are about it. And so whatever that looks like for you, meditate, figure it out, write, take some notes, and then start doing the work. And don't rush yourself. Don't be like, oh, I got done this yesterday. I should have done this 5 years ago. Should have done this 10 years ago, which sometimes can be true, but it's no need to be butchering ourselves or bothering ourselves about that stuff. Whenever you start, that's good. And just take the time that it takes to face the challenge, just one thing at a time. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Sometimes it can be an easy fix. Seven of Wands, here it's actually calling you to stand up for yourself and for what you believe in. And just do that and just hang on to your hat, because not everybody's going to like it. So that might be the challenge that you are currently facing. Perhaps you are the guest of honor in the house of spiritualism. Perhaps you are the guest of honor in the house of God, and you are actually doing the work. And then you show up and people are like, no, this is not what it's supposed to look like. When you're the guest of honor in God's house, then you don't look like that. You don't talk like that. You don't do those things. That's the devil's work. You don't do these things. That's wrong. This is that. And that's like, okay, when did Jesus ever teach you to judge that much? So there's always that. And standing up for what you believe in, doing the inner work, standing up for what you believe in, is going to help you rise to the occasion of this challenge that you are currently facing. And it can be uncomfortable sometimes, and it can feel like sometimes that you're the only one. That's okay. Just trust the inner guidance. Trust it, because you are a guest of honor, and you might get answers that other people don't. So don't worry about the other people. Just worry about yourself. Do what you can to stand straight in your own self, in your own truth. Don't be afraid of the desire. It's okay to have desire. And it doesn't mean that you're impure. Be okay with all the sides of being a human. Six of Cups, reminiscing about maybe thinking back. Life goes by pretty quick, like here's a picture of the little kid with the dog, and here's a picture of an older guy with a dog. And so our life passes by us pretty quick. Like life goes by pretty quick. And so what do you want to fill your time with? Like the time is going to pass you by anyway. What do you want to put into it? Like you can put into it whatever you want. That's the beauty of being here. That's also some of the problems with being here. This can be part of the challenge. What are you going to fill your life with? How do you want your life to play out? What do you want your life to look like? A new perspective. Standing up for yourself. Perhaps you need to rewrite your story a little bit into a new perspective. That if before in your life you were used to losing, or you were used to being challenged by other people, and you always thought that they were right, or maybe you were always having to fend for yourself and your own beliefs. Excuse me. Changing the perspective. How can you change the perspective? How can you see things from a different perspective? Can you rewrite the story a little bit? Can you write yourself into a more powerful place? The challenge that you are currently dealing with, can you show up in a different way? Can you show up with a different perspective? So if your challenge is to not be controlling of other people, maybe you can see things like, instead of thinking that you have to control them to feel safe yourself, like I have to control this person, I have to control what they say, what they do, and how they act, so that I feel safe myself. So now I'm going to go out and manipulate them and use all my time and energy to try and feel safe. Perhaps if you change the perspective, you know that you can create your own boundaries. Within your boundaries, you can find your own safety. You can find your own sense of safety within yourself. You don't need other people's approval. You don't need their guidance. You don't need them to tell you if it's right or wrong. You already know it within yourself. And so you're using your intuition, the high priestess, purity. Your intention is pure. You are the guest of honor in the house of the divine. And your flames of desire are going to be showing. And so, how can you rise to the challenge? Maybe sometimes all you got to do is to see it in a different light and everything changes. Or see yourself in a different light and everything changes. Celebration. Perhaps a way to deal with this challenge could be to find someone else who can support you. So you don't have to go by it alone, like with the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. Three of Cups, celebration. Finding other people, strong people who can stand by your side, who can allow for and embrace your purity of mind and your vision. Maybe you can find someone who supports your vision, who supports your way of seeing things and doing things. And that will help you rise to the challenge. This will help you feel stronger. Also give yourself confidence that someone else believes in your cause as well. Then we have the Ace of Wands, and this is the flames of desire, the passion. Let them shine out in a radiant light. The Ace of Wands is all about passion, starting passion, like a project that you really wanted to do, maybe arts. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you are a knitter. Maybe you like to knit all day long. Just knit, knit, knit. It's your passion. That's okay. Passionate projects. Maybe you just want to draw and draw and draw, and that's all you want to do, or just paint, paint, paint. And then you have this brand new idea. It's like, aha, maybe I could do that. And then you can rise to the challenge. Perhaps the challenge is a daunting life that you got yourself into. Perhaps the challenge is a daunting job that you got yourself into. Maybe the challenge is a daunting relationship that you got tangled up in. Or maybe it is low self-esteem that you got yourself tangled into. The challenge can be rise to your occasion. Stand up. What is your intention? If your intention is pure and you move forward with good intentions, you're in the right place. You are going to be a guest of honor in the house of the divine, and you're going to do great. Like things just work out for you easier when you act with pure intentions. And the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. And it goes for you and it goes for the others. Equal give and take. And also when you do the right thing, when you put your passion in there and you do the right thing, when you act with good intentions, pure intentions, and you do the right thing, the divine watches over you, the divine supports you, is moving with you. Six of Pentacles, you will be given things that is going to be help you stand your ground, stand your course in your life. You're going to be given things that are going to help you with your time, your money, everything that you need when you act with good intentions, pure intentions. And you walk your walk and you talk your talk. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And so challenge, whatever challenge you have going on in your life, listen to this. Esther and Abraham Hicks says about the challenge, or any kind of challenge, whether it be whatever. Do you know, law of attraction, okay, do you know that you could have every deadly disease known to man, and some they have not even figured out yet, in your body right now? You could have that in your body right now, and tomorrow they could all be gone if from one day to the next you learned how to allow the energy to flow. How to allow the energy to flow, not blocking it, not blocking ourselves, blocking the energy, trying to control other people. Now you're blocked. Trying to manipulate other people, you're blocked. Trying to always nibble into other people's business, blocked. Calling your energy back. into yourself, seeing it from your own two eyes, open, allowing for the meditation, the quiet, the mind, not thinking for a little bit. If from one day to the next you learned how to allow the energy to flow, we are really not encouraging those kinds of quantum leaps. They're a little uncomfortable. What we are really encouraging is that every day you be selfish enough to say, nothing is more important than that I feel good. And I'm going to find ways to do so today. Whatever challenge you have, take the time out. Be selfish enough to say to yourself, nothing is more important than that I feel good. And I'm going to find ways to do so today. And the feeling good, the pure intentions, is going to help you ease out of whatever challenge you have going on at this point in your life. And the beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, and it respects. Same beautiful light in you. Take a breath. Until next time, namaste.